This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Birmingham, Alabama, and Protective Stadium, the home of the UAB Blazers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on last year's national champions, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. To the air. It's Harris. Grabbed by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
They look to throw it here on second down. To dart to the left side. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He pulls in the catch. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Quarterback looks downfield and make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And that catch is hauled in. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And it's caught. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The Blazers come to the line with first and goal. Looking to throw it again. Makes a quick catch. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Blazers.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. He hands it off from the gun. Breaks an open space. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Short pass finds the tight end. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Breaks an open space.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch made by the tight end. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. Play action fake, looking to throw. They'll try a pass here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
To throw, it's Harris. Going for a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive.
Looking for a man deep down the middle. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They were across the 50, set up with a first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. It is intercepted. He'll run out of bounds, but a crucial interception here in a tight game.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Looking to throw it on first down. Contact as he let the ball go.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. First down, looking for more now. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Here's the second down play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Finds his target, and it's complete. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. He finds his man. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Anytime you go to an empty formation, you're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and the offensive line to be able to hold up on third down. But because they spread them out, he found the matchup that he liked and got the first down.
Defense is coming after him. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. The offense threatening now, first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And this one goes nowhere, lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense facing second and goal. Wants to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Throwing for his running back. He's got a man down the middle. Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5.
But that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a third down play? Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Northwestern.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. second down after that completion. Dropping back, it's Harris. Checks this down to the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That short completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34. Good job there finding the back and that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first.
They'll take a deep shot here. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
How about that? The receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
And the Blazers will line up on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. The pass rush closing in. The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Wildcats. A big defensive score.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Looking downfield, it's Harris. Makes a quick grab. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And the Blazers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! Taken out, but not before he makes the first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Looking for a man. And the ball is hauled in. Solid tackle, able to get him down. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Try and muscle for the first down. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. 4th down coming up.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
The head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. He He's got it. Enough for a first down. Plenty space at the 20. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. Fourth down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. Fighting him off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So a timeout is called. Just a few. It's left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. He throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And that one straight down the middle. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Blazers will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on first and 10.
So second and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. That's hard running there through a tackle. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. And there's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They keep him off balance with a run. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Touchdown, Northwestern. They connect for 6.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
Bringing it out. It's Morrison. Goes out with a stiff arm. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Design quarterback run. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
It's a keeper. That's good for a 1st down near the 40.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or the possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you can see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Second down and goal upcoming. The call is quarterback sneak. I don't think he got in. The big guy's up front just walling him off.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that court.
And he will score. Touchdown, UAB. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Inside handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
17.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, this has proven to be a fun one for two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win.
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory? Not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Brought down, but both can tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Or hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays they've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's 3rd down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
When he didn't get there, the defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them the 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. They'll come up on 2nd down now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Wildcats.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
It's another deep shot. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they're going to rely on their defense to try to get a stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. Shooting clock with the running game.
You can almost sense the coaches challenged this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive.
Brings her in the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Northwestern. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
35, UAB 17.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Offense is back out on the field now. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Blazers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets him go. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Wildcats. A huge defensive score.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
42, UAB 17.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. It's a quick grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Pass caught down to the 20. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Deep shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
Here we go. Set.
Here's the handoff. He breaks free. As the first down is still going. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Northwestern.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Extra point splits the uprights.
UAB 17.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Pressure is coming. Gets loose on the scramble. Picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Looking deep for late-game heroics. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. And the Blazers will have to kick this away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And it's taken right around the 35. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.